Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is the Ways of Profit Software. I'm Scott. He's Alan. We've got a cute little fun update that we wanted to share with you all. And one of the things that when it comes to learning anything, and one of the things that we've done with the replays, we've tried to make it into a little bit more of a game. So you can buy, you click a button to buy, click a button to sell, click a buy, you buy the calls, buy the puts. And that just is to, the point of that is to make it easy, but also for you to see how much money you're making with your trade or losing with your trade, because you can learn a lot from failure. We just don't want you to learn a lot from losing money. And so one of the other things that happens when you're playing games or when you're learning is anything that's positively reinforcing you is going to hopefully help you to continue to use the tool and to practice and everything else. So we have created a tool that if you complete 10 trades and you make over 10%, we're going to give you a badge or yeah, a little something that you can wear with pride.
Only if you put your screen on your chest.
That's right. So we have, if you do 10 trades, and then what are the other numbers?
Well, 20, 30, 40, and 50. I think at 50, really people get the picture there. They don't need to hear about it anymore. They already know. But this is it is meant to build confidence, and it's a honest confidence. It's not one where, I'm a zillionaire and we lie to ourselves about being zillionaires or whatever it is. It's the truth that it's like, I actually did this. And so that's why there's actually two parts. This is the last 10 trades. So that's the total. And then that would be the average. So, you may have only 5% as an average when you begin because, you're going to be messing around and learning. That's the idea. Practice with your bike on the driveway, not on the sidewalk or the street. So what I'm going to do, if it's okay with you, Scott, this was a great day in the market. Remember we've said sometimes it's like you could have bought almost anything and made money. Well, I'm going to do that so that you can actually see this in action. So we're going to click on this is right at the open. We're buying the put on this one. Going to buy the put on that one. We're going to buy the put on that one and this one and that one. This was a fabulously red day today. So I'm thinking that somewhere after we close off some of these trades that they're, making 10%. I never trade like this. I'm just doing a demo. So
that's the advantage of our replays. You can do stuff that you would never do. So you can either have fun with it or you can see what will happen.
Right. So here we go. So I'm moving forward 1 minute, 2 minutes. So I'm down a little here, but this is just, again, so I'm up 15% on my put. I'm going to hit the sell button.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you get. So I closed that one at 14.7%. So what that did is it updated my average last bunch of trades. So this is the last 10 trades. It just tracks that for you. So you don't have to think about it. So your average, my average right here is 14.3%. So I'm going to go close out some more. But what happens is if you close them out for less than 10%, it doesn't count towards your awards. I mean, yes, it counts towards your percentile. So if I'm going to, you wouldn't really, yeah, I'm going to close this out at -23 for demonstration purposes. I am not going to get any closer to a badge because that is not 10%. So it dropped my average from 14% down to 10%. Average. So if I go to this one and, we're not going to sit here and do, 10 positive trades, but I'm going to take that one. So you're now going to see this. It's not going to change because 11% profit is pretty close to 10%. But let's see if we can, there we go. Oop, right there was 21%. So it should bring it up a bit. So there, it bumped it up a bit because, it's an average of 10.
So we're going to know what our average success rate was for the previous 10 trades.
So here, this one should improve it quite a bit because Apple, here, 39%. So that should bang it up to like 13 or 14% or something. So there it is, 14%. So that's what it's all there for. And yeah, that counts towards my next trade. And there's actually two parts to it. I'm going to show you. If you use game mode, in game mode, there's two styles to it. One is you just hold down the shift key, hit the game, and it loads a random day and lets you have full control. But the other kind, which is pertinent to this is as close to real mode as you can get without using a real data feed and a virtual broker account and all that. So I'm going to hit game mode. I don't know what day is loading. And see, I haven't got any trades in here. So it's tracking. See, if you want to go live, you really ought to. Now this is 10 seconds is 10 seconds. So here it says up here, let me just highlight that for you, that I'm at 9:31 in 10 seconds. And in another 10 seconds, there it goes. So yeah, 9:31 and 20. So this is as close to real market as you can get. There's a few people that do really well, like they're right 100% of their time in their trades, like they're making money on every trade, but they've practiced a lot. One of them, he practiced with the real game mode here, and he didn't mess with it because he wanted to get really good at it. So I'm going to just put this out of the way for the moment. And, you know, like what kind of trade is here? Well, what's the basket doing? We don't know. You can move forward in game mode. So like if I click the arrow key here, I can go forward, but I can't go back. See, it says you can't do that. So you can't actually cheat here in game mode. It's really, really tough to cheat. The idea is to prove to yourself that you can do it. Not just that you've, you know, learned a few things, but okay, I like Baidu and I want to buy the call. Now I haven't studied this thing properly, but I'm just going to move forward.
You haven't followed any of the rules, just so everyone knows.
Not following any of the rules. I just want to show you that when I go to awards, right now it says 0% because this is game mode 0%. I have made no trades in game mode.
We call this final exam mode.
That's exactly what it's there for. And it's like, well, but Scott, I want to go live. I'm sure you do. I think you actually want to make money.
Get
Going live is
in the game mode before you tell us you know what you're doing.
Yeah. So, you know, I picked this one because I liked it and I didn't do a lot of details on it, but I generally thought it would be a good trade. And so I'm going to go forward another minute and see how it went. 8%, almost there. See, it keeps hovering back and forth. See, if this was live, yeah, I see you'd be out and lost money. So, you know, this is not a trade. And this is also really good for people when they say, oh, you know, it's coming back. And it's like, well, no, it's not. You have no idea how this thing's going. Did we look at the 60-minute chart? No. Did we see what the market was doing? No. You know, I liked it in the first 2 minutes. Oh, you're not supposed to trade before 9:36 unless you have that strategy down. So, you know, this idea of I'm just going to make money and I want to go live. No, you really want to practice. So that's the point. And yeah, I'm going to hit sell now, and that's going to show up in my book. See, bad trader. Didn't follow the rules.
Right. Perfect. Thank you very much, Alan. And we really want to challenge everybody to get the trial version. You get the version if you've got it, and get into the game mode and practice, and then share how you're doing. Let us know. But do this. This is the final exam. If you can do this, you can trade with confidence. So happy trading, everybody. See you next time.